what was your dream?
My dream?
Or your memory?
My dreams are very like violent and like upsetting, so I can't say anything about those. Like memory, I think like my most favorite memory. Yeah, my most favorite memory is when like it would probably be when like God, my life is so sad. No, yeah, my most favorite memory would be the first time that like I was actually on like a real movie set, and like, I don't know, it was like it was an experience like if people go on vacation or if like you just like come home after like being in school for a really long semester and you just really can't deal with it. So you're like, finally I get to like lay out and chill. Like I guess the day sort of the day was really nice. Like I got to get out of school early. I was in 7th grade, so like, you know, they were just like, my drama teacher was the one who gave me the open casting call sheet and like told me, go do it, like, you know, like you're meant for this, like I see it in your class, like come on, go. And so I went, and they were like, oh, we want you to come like and actually like be in this movie. And I was like, oh, like can I say? Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, okay. And then I told my school, and I was like, listen, I have to leave early because I have to go to shoot this movie. And they were like, you know, it's cool. Like, I'll just mark you present in my class, and you can just go. And I was like, thank you so much. And my mom drove me there, so that was like, because I was like only in 7th grade, so it wasn't like I'm walking anywhere. It's like, it was a little far. It was like 2 towns away. And when I got there, like all the kids were getting out of like the school because we shot in a school, but the high school was still in session. And they were all leaving while all the movie people were like just like bringing loads and loads of crap in, lighting equipment, cameras, all that stuff. And I remember like it was me and like 100 other kids just sitting down in this like auditorium, and the casting director like just like, do not speak to the crew, do not speak to the stars, because the stars are trying to learn their lines and they're trying to be professional. If you speak to them and you fangirl and you ask for a picture, I will send you home, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, okay, let me not do that because I don't want to get sent home. This is my first experience. And they were just like, they called me up after they got me like fitted into a new wardrobe because they didn't like what I brought that day. They told me I had to bring stuff. They didn't like what I brought. So I was like, whatever, it's fine. And I was like in this little detention scene because I was supposed to play a hoodlum. I don't really know why, because I don't look like a hoodlum, I feel. And Anne Hathaway was right there, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it's fucking a celebrity. But at the same time, I really wasn't that starstruck because I don't really get starstruck. I don't know why. And she like actually came up to me and talked to me, and she was like, hi, how are you? And then I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get fired. Like, but so I was just, I was like, hi, my name is Marcus. And then she didn't like hear my name right, I guess. And she was like, oh, hi Malcolm, how are you doing? And I was like, oh, like, do I correct you? Or like, so I just left it alone, and her makeup artist corrected her. And I was like, look good. That scene went on, and interestingly enough, I was supposed to have a speaking role in that scene that nobody told me about, and like it was just abrupt, so I ended up not doing like what I was supposed to do, but it was okay. And then we went back downstairs, like all the kids went back downstairs after raiding like this candy like table right next door, and like 5 seconds, they like brought me right back up. And they were like, you're gonna be in this scene now, and you're gonna do this, and like the producers were just like watching me from afar. And when you're like in 7th grade and you have like middle-aged men watching you from afar, you're kind of just like, ooh, like, should I be afraid? But at the same time, it's kind of like exciting because you know their role, and you're just like, you like me, you really like me. So, I don't know, there was this air about it and this atmosphere that was just like, it just made me feel so at home and like comfortable. And like for me, that's a really difficult thing, just because I'm not usually like, I don't really like have a comfortable home or academic life in general. So like when I'm on stage or when I'm like in front of a camera, it just makes me feel so just empowered and comfortable.
What movie was it?
And it was Bride Wars.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I'm trying to think of the potential.
There wasn't when it got cut out.
Oh.
Yeah. But the biggest part though, like that,
And
like,
Hathaway was a teacher in Bride Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah. The biggest part though that like I like really loved was when they brought a helicopter out so that they could just simulate that it was sunny outside. And then I was just like, I'm in heaven. Like fuck home, I'm in heaven. Like it was amazing. But yeah, like that was my experience. Those are like tidbits, just because it could get very long. It was like a good like 14-hour shoot, so it could get very long. But those are the highlights.
Okay. Was that like kind of like the jump start to really thinking about your future, or was that kind of just an experience that you had that you liked?
Yeah, that was like one of the most defining moments in my life, I think. Like that was the moment I realized. It wasn't necessarily the moment I realized I had a knack, but it was the moment I realized that I had a look. Like it's one thing for people to say that you have talent, and it's another thing to like be in the environment and then be like, okay, not only do I have talent, but I have the look, and I have what it takes to do this.
Did it boost your confidence in any way?
Yes, it did. Cause like, before that, I did like a couple just like casting calls before, and I really didn't get anything. But then when I got that, it was just sort of like an I'm on top of the world feeling. And when you're in 7th grade, you get paid $100 for like 12 hours. You're just kind of like, I'm making money. Like I was just like, this is gonna be my career, like for sure.
And then if you could be in any movie, starring in any role, what would you pick?
It's really different from what I've done, but I would really want to play like a character similar to like what Heath Ledger did for the Joker. Like,
Dangerous?
yes, like that type of crazy, but like just like enjoyment of being crazy, just like is so fascinating to me. And it's like I know I could pull that role off. I'm not crazy, but I know I could do a really good job on that one.
Is there like a specific actor that you feel like you idolize more?
No. I guess that's like, I don't know if that's bad. I just don't, I don't really, it's not that I don't care for other actors' work, I just don't compare myself to other actors. That's like, in terms of anything. Yeah, it feels almost, and this is probably like the crazy thing, like I'm probably crazy for this, but it feels almost as if we're like a family, almost like a guild, and like I don't really have to compare or idolize anybody, because I feel like we're sort of on the same level at in some respects. Not necessarily to say like, I mean, some people have awards, and I'm just like sitting here, like in college, not even like, you know, in a major that I want to be in, no disrespect, but like, so yeah, but like at the same time, I feel like it's a group of us that like, we're connected, so I don't necessarily feel like there's someone more superior or inferior.
Okay. Is there like a specific type of genre that you prefer in movies?
Like to act in, or as far as like just like
to acting.
Watching? The genre I really want to get into would be like, I guess it would be like special effects type of movies. Like I would love to do. I don't really like superhero movies just because they're very like, here's the hero, here's the villain, like done. But like I guess maybe like, I don't know. I'm open to pretty much almost any type of movie. I don't really have a problem with it. I just kind of like, I'll go with the flow. I'll get whatever job I get.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay.